I see everybody making videos about Will Smith, the Will Smith situation at the Oscars, boxing channels too. But I wasn't gonna, give my take on it. But situations like this is kind of the reason why I said I was gonna make a channel called Love Life, because I want to talk to men about certain things, some up and coming men, about how to fucking deal with relationships. Now, I don't I don't claim to be some kind of guru, but I've been in enough. I've dated enough women. I've been in a handful of relationships and things to know what to do and what not to do, and what works and what doesn't work, how to act and how not to act, what to tolerate, what to not tolerate. To each his own though. I still might make that channel, but I'm gonna make this video here, and I'll probably save it. So when I make that other channel, we can jump into it. And this will be probably the first video on that channel. So let's get into it real quick. It's not gonna be long. So you have the Oscars came on the other night, and by the way, I don't watch any of that shit. I don't watch the Oscars, but the story is everywhere. So I mean, you're gonna see it. So what happened was, in case you don't know, I don't know why a person would know, because it's every fucking where. Chris Rock, one of my favorite comedians, he made a comment referring to Jada Pinkett. He said, "We're looking forward to something." He said about, "We're looking forward to you starring in G.I. Jane 2." And for those that don't know what G.I. Jane is, that's a movie that I forget her name, Demi Moore, the same woman that was on Ghost. She played. She was in the army, and she had a shaved head. Kind of really low, kind of like how guys wear their hair low. And Jada's hair is low like that. She has a really low crop. It's damn near bald. And he was, lightly joking with her about, we're looking for the next G.I. Jane we're looking forward to G.I. Jane 2. Okay, it wasn't like, a lot of people are saying Chris Rock should have never made fun of her hair, because what happened what the deal is with Jada Pinkett, she has alopecia, female alopecia, which, it causes her hair to fall out and stuff like that. First of all, she the one that came out and told the story. She could have kept that in the hush. She didn't have to come out and tell the world that shit. She decided to do it for whatever reason, but it's out there. Now, some gonna say, well, didn't Chris Rock know she had alopecia? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? She put the story out there. He's a fucking comedian. This is what comedians do. Chris Rock has said worse about other people. Did anybody get on stage and slap him for it? No. So Chris Rock being Chris Rock, he brought it up, but he also said, "Yo, I got love for Jada." Chris Rock is a jovial, friendly. He's kind of. That's how he is. He's real giddy. He's a giddy dude. You don't get an ounce of threat when you look at Chris Rock. You don't look at him as a threatening guy. So when he said the G.I. Jane joke, you can look at Jada Pinkett's face. She looked clearly upset with the comment. And the reason why she didn't like the comment, because she took it as Chris Rock was making fun of her alopecia. Mind you, sitting right next to her is Will Smith. He's laughing. I'm going to say it again. Will Smith is laughing at the joke. So if he's laughing at the joke, that means he doesn't have a problem. He thought it was some funny shit, right? And so did everybody else out there. And you heard a lot of people laughing about it. And that is probably why Jada felt away. But I'm like, if Jada feels away about her hair condition, why the fuck are you shaving your hair low? Right? You got weave out there. Shit, men that's bald, they can get weave put in their hair. So why don't Jada wear weave? Obviously, she's embracing the fact she has alopecia. She's showing it. She told the world already she had it. So then, if you're telling the world you got this thing, why are you so sensitive about it when Chris Rock make a joke about this shit? So then Will, he looks over, I guess he sees Jada upset. He automatically, all of a sudden, now he got to defend his woman. Right? He got to jump up and defend his woman now. He got to puff out his chest and prove his alpha maleness, right? Which he is not. Will Smith is definitely a beta male. He's not an alpha. Very sensitive, very feminine. He's been emasculated by Jada Pinkett. So he gets on stage, and everybody thought it was fake at first. It did look scripted because I guess the way Chris Rock was embracing for the impact of everything, it looked like it was scripted almost. So Will Smith goes on the stage. Nobody stops him now, right? Why didn't nobody fucking stop this dude? That's another thing. Who gives him the right to just walk on, like he owns the Oscars or some shit? He goes on stage and he pulls his hand back. It looked like Chris Rock stuck his head out a little bit, but Chris Rock wasn't expecting that. So he wasn't expecting Will to come and smack him. He probably thought Will was going to say something to him. But Will moves his hand back, slaps Chris Rock. Chris Rock goes, wow. That shit was hilarious too, by the way. He slapped Chris Rock. Chris Rock barely budged. Didn't see him wobbled, rocked or nothing. Goes to show Will Smith, bitch made as he is, has no fucking slapping power. Looks like he has no punching power. Chris Rock is clearly smaller than Will Smith. Small dude. Chris Rock is very thin. He's small frame guy. So either Will didn't plant that slap right, or he just don't have no power. Either way, that even made him look more of a bitch just by doing that. Then he walks back to the seat, and you see his face as like a sense of accomplishment, like he felt great, like he proved something to Jada. No, you didn't, bro. You made yourself look like a sucker, bro. More of a sucker. And I went on channels with boxing channels, lives, people on lives on boxing channels. You hear men, I'm not gonna say names, but there was a boxing channel that I'm fond of on the other side of the fence. He was defending that shit. And I'm like, wait, hold on, bro. There's certain circumstances where you could defend something like that. But in this situation, and in Will Smith's circumstances, no. What Will did was soft, and it was beta. Will didn't do that because he was for himself. He did that to impress Jada. If Will really didn't like that comment, he would have never laughed at it. He would have took offense to it right away and jumped off. But no, he laughed at it, and then he felt like, damn, this is gonna blow back on me. It's gonna blow back on me because I laughed at it. So he had to compensate. He had to do damage control for his fucking laugh, and he went up there and slapped Chris Rock to try to appease Jada Pinkett. And not realizing, bro, you just made yourself look even more dumb to the world, and also you made yourself look even more weak to Jada, because now she gonna look at it like, oh, you motherfucker, yeah. All I gotta do is frown up when I don't like something, and you gonna fall at my feet like a little bitch, straight up. And what this also does is it empowers women that's in situations like, well, it's gonna further empower them to feel like everybody gotta just fall and grovel at their feet. For when it's situations like that, men gonna automatically jump to their defense. That's exactly what Will Smith did. He set the tone for that shit. He also set the tone for comedians everywhere to get hurt. Now, when a comedian makes a joke about somebody's wife, now it's gonna be like okay for somebody to go on stage and assault a comedian without repercussions. Didn't get arrested, nothing. And he showed the world, because he also showed the world that celebrities can get away with shit that other people can't. There was nothing about what Will Smith did that was alpha at all because of the situation. Doesn't apply. Why doesn't it apply? Because Jada Pinkett goes on tangents bashing Will Smith on her show. She done fucked around on him probably a few times. Fucked around on him with August Alsina. And I'm pretty sure he knew about who August Alsina was. Not sure if that shit happened in their house. I don't know. But if he ever shook Alcina's hand, that makes it even worse because he should have put the slap on Alcina and gaffled up fucking Jada Pinkett too. Like, fuck you doing, bitch? Grab her the fuck up. Like, yo, I know you ain't do that shit to somebody that I shook hands with and I was acquainted with already. It would have been one thing if it was somebody that Will never met or he don't know and she fucked around on him. Come on, that's different. It's just as wrong, but it would be much different, you know? But he didn't do nothing to August Alsina, bro. He never probably even, open his mouth towards him. He let that shit go. But you slap Chris Rock for a lighthearted joke on your wife, the same wife that disrespected you plenty times with other men. I see men also saying, "Well, fuck all that. That's his wife still. He's supposed to do that for his wife." I disagree. If you're a worthy wife, you get that treatment. If you are not worthy, I'm not fucking defending you. I don't care if you were my wife or not. If you did me dirty repeatedly and all of that, first of all, I'm not gonna be with you no more. Secondly, you're not getting that kind of protection from me. You lost that protection when you overstepped your barriers. You lost that kind of protection. You don't get that from me no more. I understand it's life. Shit happens. People go through infidelity. Not everybody, but some people have, and they patched it up and they moved on and it never happened again from there. That might be a different situation to defend you forgave, or that's not for every man to do. I understand some men is on it like that. I get it. Cool. But even if that did happen, this is still no reason to slap Chris Rock over a joke. Rather you and your wife was rocky, or you was simping for your wife and y'all still together and Chris Rock made that joke, or you and your wife was perfectly fine in your relationship and Chris Rock made that joke. It still was not a reason to slap Chris Rock. That is not a reason to do that shit, bro. That is oversensitive. I don't respect that. Period. It sets a bad precedent. And he on there crying, and then he goes, sits and then Chris Rock like, bro, it was just a G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife name out your fucking mouth. And look at his face when he's saying it. He's clearly beta. He's clearly disturbed. He's clearly don't have backbone. He's emotional. And Jada looking at him like, oh my God, I got this motherfucker wrapped around my finger. And I can still do him dirty, and then he gonna still do shit like this for me, even after I did him dirty. So I could do him dirty some more. Stupid ass motherfuckers, man. But then you got channels. I couldn't believe it. I'm looking like, y'all nigga, you really defending this motherfucker, bro? You don't get to defend. You don't get no honor defense from me when you overstep your lines and you try to defame my name on public TV. You fucking around with other niggas. You entangling, and then you think I'm supposed to be alright with it, and then I forgive you, and then you still shit, and then you still went on tangent shitting on me after I forgave you, and then you think I'm supposed to honor you by slapping a motherfucker on stage in front of the world? Hell no. Fuck out of here, man. She don't get that treatment. She not worthy of that shit. But in Will Smith's world, she's worthy of it just because y'all married. Marriage is a fucking, what does that mean, bro? In American terms and legal terms, all that shit is a fucking piece of paper, bro. That's what it is. So you telling me that piece of paper is validating everything. I just never understood that shit. I just don't get it. I never will. You know, so for everybody saying Will was right for that just because that's his wife, no, he wasn't. He put his hands on somebody over something trivial like that because he's trying to create damage control. That's all he did. He was laughing at that shit. If he had a problem with it, he would have never laughed at it if he had a problem with it for real. Obviously he didn't, but then Jada had an issue with it. Now all of a sudden he mad. Nah. Bullshit. A real man that don't like something that's done to his wife, he's never gonna laugh at no shit like that. He gonna take that shit all the way fucking serious, man. And I'm not talking about this joke shit. It's just like if a man is walking with his woman, rather it's his girl or his wife, and another man be like, damn, your wife got a fat ass. Your girl got a fat ass. You think a man gonna say, I agree, fair word. If he laugh at that and then the woman like, oh, you gonna let him say that? Oh, yo, bro, you shouldn't say that about my girl. Slap. Who does that? A real man gonna be like, yo, what? You ain't gonna even wait for your wife to frown up on it. You gonna jump like, bro, you disrespect. Like, a man gonna look at a woman, bro. I don't care about a man looking at my woman, bro. I don't get upset about shit like that. I'm walking with my girl, she bad, that's good. That's gonna make me want to take her home and fuck her some more. Cause other dudes looking at my woman. I like that. It's a turn on. You feel me? But it's if you cross the line and you start saying shit to my woman while I'm there, it's a problem, bro. It's going down. It's an issue. We gonna have an issue because that's what men do. We territorial. You're not gonna disrespect. That's real disrespect. That's real disrespect that is naturally built in for a man to react to. Not that shit you saw at the Oscars. That was just Will projecting. He wanted to do that to August Alsina, but he really projected that shit on Chris Rock. That's sucker shit, man. So you dudes that's out there defending that shit, y'all simps, bro. That's sucker shit, and y'all will do the same thing Will Smith did. You let your woman step on you, you won't get no, you will let it happen, and you'll have no kind of you'll give her all kind of excuses why it was your fault it happened and all this other shit. I done seen that shit happen before. You know, it's never an excuse for that shit. I understand shit happens, man. Both sides, women, men. But don't fucking make excuses for the shit. Just, yo, if y'all gonna forgive each other, all right, yo, I fucked up, you fucked up, or whatever the fuck, we gonna move on. Whatever we gonna do. That's it. But what he did, he don't realize the shit he did, bro. That was in the public eye, national TV. He's setting precedents, man, for women to be emboldened now and they get their men fucked up, could get their men killed. You know what I mean, man? It's a lot of men out here that are dead because of foolish shit that women pull, or women get men wrapped up in shit because they want to see men fight over them. They ain't fighting over no chick, bro. There's too much pussy in the world. I'm never fighting over a woman. I don't care if it's my wife. When I mean fight over her, meaning if she want to go out there and fuck around, I'm not killing no dude over no fucking piece of pussy, bro. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you my wife and you go out there and you do that, your pussy just a piece of pussy now. It don't belong to me no more, really, to be honest. So if you're going to go do that, why am I going to go and risk my freedom or my life to knock a dude head off or kill you? Nah, let him. He got rid of my headache. He did me a favor. I look at shit like that. Like, yo, the dude that did that, I ain't gonna be mad at son. I'm gonna give him a 5. Like, bro, you did me a favor, man. But if I'm with my woman and she a good woman and she never did no shit like that, and a man walked past disrespect, and I gotta punch him in his motherfucking mouth. It just is what it is. You're not gonna disrespect me. You disrespecting my woman, first off, but you disrespecting me while I'm with my woman. And that's disrespectful to me because that's mine. So I'm gonna fucking wrap you up. I'm not gonna kill no dude over no shit like that, but I'm gonna put hands and feet on him It's just that simple. And then whatever transpire after that, it just be what it's gonna be, whatever. But these dudes, y'all gotta stop okaying shit like this, bro. Y'all saying he should have did. No, man. Just that label of wife don't give you all the immunity to defend this motherfucking broad just because she your wife, bro. When she been doing fucked up shit to you. You don't get that layer of protection no more from me. Real shit. That's how I look at it. I know a lot of men will look at it different, but that's how I see it. But anyway, to all the dudes out there coming up, the youngins or dudes getting in relationships, don't be a Will Smith. Ever. That's all I got to say, and I'm out.